Should Christians ever give their personal opinions on spiritual matters, or should they, like Jesus, rely solely on Jehovah's inspired word? Time and again Jesus said, "It is written," anchoring his teachings and decisions in the unchanging truths of Scripture rather than human interpretation. By following Jesus' example, Christians can honor Jehovah's wisdom, remain united in truth, and avoid the pitfalls of human reasoning. Let us delve into God's inspired word to learn from the greatest teacher ever to walk the earth and beyond. But he answered, "It is written, man must live not on bread alone, but on every word that comes from Jehovah's mouth." Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. Jesus said to him, "Again it is written, you must not put Jehovah your God to the test." Matthew chapter 4, verse 7. Then Jesus said to him, "Go away, Satan, for it is written, it is Jehovah your God you must worship, and it is to him alone you must render sacred service." Matthew chapter 4, verse 10. And he said to them, "It is written, my house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a cave of robbers." Matthew chapter 21, verse 13. Just as it is written in Isaiah the prophet, "Look, I am sending my messenger ahead of you who will prepare your way." Mark chapter 1, verse 2. He said to them, "Isaiah aptly prophesied about you hypocrites, as it is written, this people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far removed from me." Mark chapter 7, verse 6. He was teaching and saying to them, "Is it not written, my house will be called a house of prayer for all the nations? But you have made it a cave of robbers." Mark chapter 11, verse 17. But Jesus answered him, "It is written, man must not live on bread alone." Luke chapter 4, verse 4. In reply, Jesus said to him, "It is written, it is Jehovah your God you must worship, and it is to him alone you must render sacred service." Luke chapter 4, verse 8. In answer, Jesus said to him, "It is said, you must not put Jehovah your God to the test." Luke chapter 4, verse 12. Then he entered the temple and started to throw out those who were selling, saying to them, "It is written, my house will be a house of prayer, but you have made it a cave of robbers." Luke chapter 19, verse 46. It is written in the prophets, "They will all be taught by Jehovah." Everyone who has listened to the Father and has learned comes to me. John chapter 6, verse 45. Jesus in turn answered them and said, "What I teach is not mine, but belongs to him who sent me." John chapter 7, verse 16. Jesus then said, "After you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you will know I am he, and that I do nothing of my own initiative, but just as the Father taught me, I speak these things." John chapter 8, verse 28. For in it God's righteousness is being revealed by faith, and for faith, just as it is written, "But the righteous one will live by reason of faith." Romans chapter 1, verse 17. Just as it is written, "There is not a righteous man, not even one." Romans chapter 3, verse 10. Just as it is written, "For your sake we are being put to death all day long. We have been accounted as sheep for slaughtering." Romans chapter 8, verse 36. Just as it is written, "I loved Jacob, but Esau I hated." Romans chapter 9, verse 13. For it is written, "I will make the wisdom of the wise men perish, and the intelligence of the intellectuals I will reject." 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 19. All those who depend on the works of the law are under a curse. For it is written, "Cursed is everyone who does not remain in all the things written in the scroll of the law by doing them." Galatians chapter 3, verse 10. Then I said, "Look, I have come. In the scroll it is written about me, to do your will, O God." Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7. Jehovah's inspired word offers perfect guidance, leaving no room for human opinions on spiritual matters. Jesus, as Jehovah's faithful son, consistently relied on the Scriptures, declaring "it is written," to address every situation and to align his actions with his Father's will. As Christians, we honor Jehovah when we avoid inserting personal opinions into spiritual discussions, instead pointing others to his word, which is alive and powerful. By doing so, we remain true to his purpose and draw closer to him. Let us always remember, true wisdom and understanding come not from human reasoning, but from living by every word that comes from Jehovah's mouth.